Hello. See if anybody's there. Oh, look, I got somebody in the chat already. Hello, Z. Can you guys hear me on the stream? People in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Hey, Ian. Hey, thanks, Hish. Loud and clear. All right, cool. So I just wanted to do thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it, guys and gals. I don't know. CryptoRex here. I want to do a quick live recap and potentially a chat session. I know the timing may be a little bit off, but I'm kind of aiming for maybe the European side of things for now. I think it's probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9 maybe, somewhere. So there's been a lot of things going on. We haven't unfortunately, a lot of people are doing different things, working together to get different things going, so we can't, really convene as often as we had been, but I think it's going to change. So I want to do a live recap and kind of go over a little bit of all the things that have been going on in the kind of behind the scenes in the forefront and things like that. And also at the end, I want to try and have a live YouTube chat session through Discord. See if people join up. There's a channel called YouTube Live in Discord. The Discord is link is in the description, but I'll go ahead and post it here. Let me see. Hold on a second. Can you guys see the screen okay? See the presentation? Hey, Coin Kings. Thanks for joining. You're going to be talked about here a little bit too, so I just posted a Discord link. Okay. Screen is okay? Okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and move on. It looks like we have some people here. Thanks for joining, Coin Kings. Appreciate it. And everything you've been doing, by the way, as well. And, of course, everybody. So many things have been going on. I want to talk about really quick, what is the community up to, since they've been lots of things going on behind the scenes. Welcome, Jose. And lots of different people are working on different things. So I just want to do a small recap here. First of all, one of the major things going on behind the scenes is a Zhash algorithm that has been proposed and is being worked on by the development team, namely Renewsit and Nicholas. And we've been kind of testing things behind the scene, and I think there's a testnet already. So soon we'll have that integrated into a pool. I think there's talk about ZNOP, getting integrated to that, so we can start testing that, and then we can, be ready for that change. I'm not going to talk too deeply about those details because I don't know them all myself, but I know that it involves changing some perimeters. And then what they're saying is it's going to be, basically a hard fork. I don't know any other details other than that, but it's really mainly focused on ASIC resistance. So it's really part of our white paper. So I want to make sure that we're clear on that. We launched it, it was launched with that in mind, GPU mineable. So, we're going to go and attack that necessarily as we had written in the white paper. But I want to go to what it's really going to. Right here we have a branch on GitHub, and it's by Nick, who's part of the development team, Nicholas, in Discord, and he has a branch that he's testing out already. He's got some commits on there. I think they're adding a testnet. Seed on testnet, so once we start developing even further, once we start testing more things, we're going to need more resources, so we can actually have a testnet. And so that we can start testing the new perimeters. And it's also gonna come, from what I understand, with a miner. We're gonna have to build a miner, and that's also something that's being forked by the. I think it's gonna be forked and developed by the team. So that's being worked on. It's the ASIC resistance initiative, and it's going to be, so far as we know, it's Zhash, and there's going to be development going on behind the scenes, and exposed publicly, as you can see in the GitHub. So that link is also in the description. Everything I'm going over, I tried to link in the description, so you guys can go ahead and click back, and people that aren't here at the moment can go ahead and check it out and see what's going on. Any questions on the Zhash algorithm or ASIC resistance initiative? Let me know in the chat. If not, I'm going to move on. Good. Okay. Looks like Z might have a question here. If I can answer it, I will. No, that's from what I understand. I think it's going to have a separate miner completely, because it's basically an algorithm change. So that's also being worked on as well, from what I understand. Yep. Cool. So I want to go over some bounties also that are going on. We have a logo BTCZ news bounty that is really... I don't think you can modify the existing miners that I know of. I think it involves a different type of verification to submit the block template, so it may be different. I'm pretty sure it's different. This is going to involve a lot of different things. A lot of... it's going to involve, coordinating with a lot of different things. It's not. It's going to be really an initiative. That's why I'm calling it an initiative. Don't worry about that. I mean, we're going to be in contact with as many people as well as the community, SMOS, and anything exchanges. Everyone's going to have to. I mean, it's going to be. It's no small effort. I'll just say that. So it's going to involve a lot of things, but you guys can help us, remind us, and maybe even reach out to these particular entities or organizations or groups that would need to know about this. So moving on really quick to the logo bounty. It looks like the logo bounty has been completed. There's a lot of nice graphics that were made for the news site, and if you guys haven't heard yet, it's I think it's been in a little bit of testing, but there's going to be a news basically a newsletter site that's being built, and this is part of the graphics that the community jumped in and created, which are really nice. A lot of them are really nice, and this is really going to be the forefront of the site. So it's going to be a newsletter, and we're going to periodically put news out so that we can be more in touch with our community and kind of build things out. Because not everybody looks at Discord, not everybody looks at Bitcoin Talk, not everybody goes on YouTube, Twitter, so there's a mix and match. As you can tell, we have all our chats linked together, so that that's part of being able to have our reach and reach out to the community as we need to. So the bounty looks like it's completed, and this is also on the forum. The link is in the description, and the announcement is coming on May 18th. It looks like on Friday. So Friday, May 18th, it looks like that's when they're going to announce the winner. Oh, look, it's still open until... Okay, so the bounty's still open. You can enter your enter to win, and you'll get your share there. That's what it's looking like. So again, in the description below, you can participate in that bounty. I'm going to go over Shopify, and then we're going to talk about CoinKings. So real quickly, the Shopify bounty is also on the forum. This is right now we have Magento, we have WooCommerce, we have CubeCart, and we have I think IP Board. We have 4 plugins I think that interact with our payment gateway at btcz.in. So that's really the Shopify thing is just an added thing that we've been having. We've had that bounty out since March the 5th. No one has taken a shot at it that I can see, and the bounty's up to 76 BTCZ. I encourage people, developers, anyone that's out there, give it a shot. Try it. Even if you haven't learned something, we're all about learning and helping the community learn. So that's really what this is, what it's about. And then you have a little incentive to get some BitcoinZ. That's also in the link for this YouTube video, for this live stream. Click it through, click through it, read it, and get out there. That's still out there. It's up for grabs. So it'd be nice to have that. I believe that'd be the 5th e-commerce plugin that we have. So we're pretty much getting out there as far as online retailers being able to accept BitcoinZ as payment with these plugins and with the assistance of our btcz.in gateway. Moving on to the next. Any questions so far? Hello, Marina. Let me know if there's any questions so far. All right, I'll periodically read the chat. The hash lottery, something we've been having going on. We've been having having the hash lottery for a while. It's I think it was a few months ago that we launched this. This was launched by Ninja Pickle, and he actually created a lottery miner, a miner for it. It's really nice, actually. I think there's a video about the hash lottery miner. As a matter of fact, I probably need to pull that up. Let me get that link really quick. That's also what's going on currently. It looks like we have only 2 people on it, and Ario always a supporter out there. Really interesting. Lots of help from there. We have this going on. I think we're on lottery number 17. I think it was launched months ago, and it's been ongoing. It hasn't stopped. It's basically self. It looks like it's really just self-administer. It administers itself basically. It goes on, it resets. I think there's payouts. I think those might be manual, but if you guys want to join in on that, that'd be pretty good. To join up on that hash lottery, it's a good initiative. Basically, you win 10% of all the stuff that's mined. So I'm gonna put that video here in the chat so you guys can check it out and join the hash lottery. It's a really neat idea, and it comes with the actual miner as well. Everyone that just joined right now, I'm just doing a recap really quick of what's been going on. All things BitcoinZ, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes and in the forefront. So I want to make sure everybody understands what's going on and that there's things being worked on. Let me pull the hash lottery GUI miner. This is a miner by Ninja Pickle that he put out. It's really nice. It's really easy to join the lottery. So if you want to go and navigate to that, you can join the hash lottery and you can win 10% of all of the BTCZ that was mined for that lottery period. I think it lasts 7 days. It's from Sunday to Sunday. So, any questions? Cool. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'm going to keep going. Just go to the next one. Flipmybits.com. This has been around for quite some time as well, and this is just one of the marketplaces where you can add your products to sell for BTCZ. This is one of the avenues that you can go. You can post things on there. This has been open for a while. This is run by Rizman, so it's available out there. You can post things and sell your stuff for BitcoinZ. There's some really interesting things on there already. The hologram stickers, some other BitcoinZ swag, a physical coin. BTCZ is not excluded, but it's I encourage you to go check it out. Go see what's out there on the marketplace, or potentially post your own things up on there. Hello to you. We made an easy way to reach the ANN because I know that when I'm looking for the announcement sometimes, I have some, I have to go find how to get to it. You can just search Google, but now it's just easy. Just type ann.btcz.rocks in your browser bar, and it's going to redirect you straight to the announcement. I did hear just a little bit of something, a little interesting tidbit about Bitcoin Talk, is that apparently not a lot of people go to Bitcoin Talk, according to some people at Consensus. I've been watching the live streams at Consensus, and I think it was one of the developers of a major coin. He mentioned that Bitcoin Talk isn't really the thing anymore. Most of the people go to Reddit now. But anyway, I know that there's the ANN still is a one-stop shop for a lot of people to find out what's going on. We've kind of redone it a couple months ago, and it's got some headings. We changed it up to try and be a little bit more organized, a little less text heavy. So we try to make it easier to find different things. So that's one thing. One of the many things that we have to go and keep up to date and keep out there. Listed products need to be BTCZ related. No, they don't need to be BTCZ related. They don't need to be BTCZ related. Oh, I missed the businesses. Wow, how did I miss that? That's really important. Thanks for letting me know, followings. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so the Coin Kings, and I believe it's Soul Hacker that's under the name, and it's a very, very interesting initiative. I really like this. Basically, he wrote an entire Steemit article on how to sign businesses up for to accept BitcoinZ. These are brick and mortar businesses, and it's a guide on how to get people to sign up, and using a combination of our wallet and btcz.me and printing out QR codes. I just pasted the link in the chat. It's really, really awesome. It's also in the description. There's been 7 people, or wait, 5 or 6. Let me go to btcz.directory. That have signed up for, based on this initiative, have signed up for this. So we have MLA.com Computer Systems, Corvus Systems, the Hobbs Law Firm, and Little Lounge, E&E Vapor Emporium, and Cafe Number 1. So those are a few places that based on this initiative, the Coin Kings put out. It happened really quickly. We got those people signed up pretty quick, and I'm sure there's stuff going on behind the scenes people are trying to get people signed up to this. It's a really good initiative because that's what BitcoinZ is about, adoption. Try to get people to get signed up so they can start using it. So it's a good thing to have. There's also an entire YouTube video that talks about the bounty. I think the bounty is up to 6,000 BTCZ rewards. So basically, you sign up. I think you get the business signed up, and you get a payment. You get a business signed up to accept BTCZ as a payment method, and you get 6,000 BTCZ reward. So thanks, Coin Kings. Yeah, that's what it is. 6,000 BTCZ reward. So it's I encourage you to go watch the video. It's also in the description. I'm going to go ahead and paste it here again. This is a video explaining the bounty and explaining how to get businesses signed up, or about the initiative. And also, if you visit btczdirectory.com, this is also something that, you know, it tracks basically the businesses that we have signed up so far, brick and mortar businesses. I think there's some online retailers as well that are signed up to use BTCZ as payment. So this is just one of the many things that's happening out there that's going to help mass adoption. It's going to fuel it. So we're working on that, and the community's working on that actually to get that out there. So a combination of using the plugins and being able to accept it, you know, in your shop. It's a big initiative to get adoption of BitcoinZ. Any questions on that so far? Thanks for reminding me about that, followings. Appreciate that. That'd be awesome, Coin Kings. That'd be really awesome, yeah. All right, moving on to one of the proposals that's out there, that's on the forum, is cryptosocial.world. I thought this was pretty interesting because a lot of people have been talking about advertisement and getting out there, and this is also let me paste it there. It's also an advertisement platform. It looks like there's a proposal to pay $400 in the form of BTCZ. Crypto Social will accept BTCZ for this, and a lot of people have been asking about what does the community, you know, do with the funds. Well, we try and find things like this to use it for. I personally am not for ever depleting or exhausting the community fund, because when this, you know, when the coin does go up and we do have more buying power, I think a lot of people have heard me say that it you know, we'll look back and say, man, we shouldn't have depleted all that. But something like this seems really good. Of course, it's all within a vote. It's, you know, what the community decides, and this is really good. If they accept it, accept Bitcoin, accept BitcoinZ for payment for the advertisement. And I guess I had forgotten to show the browser, but here it is. If you navigate to forums.btcz.rocks, or that link I sent out, cryptosocial.world. So let me go ahead and actually navigate to that. Let's see how it goes. I think it's cryptosocial.world. Let's see. It's a social network, so it looks like you have to interesting. So that's out on the voting block. Guys, go out and vote. It looks like it's overwhelmingly yes, and I think there's been more feedback about that out there. I think we asked about what it involves. So vote on that. I think the vote is almost over. Let's see, how long has it been? 7-day vote. It's been, I think it's edited. I'm not sure. Well, maybe it is that recent, May the 14th. So votes last 7 days, and then we'll, you know, get more information and get out there. So that's one of the proposals. I encourage you to go check it out. Go vote on it. Ask questions. Basically, it's a social media platform that involves crypto, and we get a banner out there. And we've had several really good banner ads. We have some really good graphics people out there, so we can get a banner and get posted out there. So encourage everyone to go and vote on that. Any questions about that? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the Jalapeno inventive. This is a gaming platform that we voted on a while back. It was a really interesting vote. We got voted in, and the first round of coins was 10 coins maybe. I think, I don't remember. We're one of them, and it's a way to monetize through games. So there's gonna be an AMA by the Jalapeno team on May 19th, and I know there's some people in our community that have a lot of questions about the way this is working and what it's about and other things, which is really good. It's good to press different people about where we're gonna end up on and the association of BitcoinZ in the community is about. So there's gonna be an AMA on 5/19 by the Jalapenos team. So you can go to Reddit, and I'm gonna paste this in the chat. You guys can go check it out, and sign up for that and be available and ask all the questions you want. It's not strictly about BitcoinZ. It's about their platform and seeding the wallets and different questions like that. One thing that we have going on is that we're seeding the wallet. We can seed the wallet. Maybe we want to wait a little bit to see what it really involves before we seed that wallet. I know we have community funds to seed it partially, not entirely, but we'll see how the AMA goes. And I mean, this started out as a really interesting use case. I call it a use case because if it involves BitcoinZ in games, then it's a good thing for us. It's exposure, and I think they do have a product plan in place, so they're going forward with that. This is part of the seeding the wallet. I think there are some people that have jumped forward to go ahead and seed the wallet. It has, I think, 50,000 coins in it, 51,000 coins in it so far. So what is the seeding for? My understanding is that it's actually what's going to be used to give out to the game, to the people that play the games. So basically, they're in the game, they play the games, and whatever the coins that they actually earn for playing the game, I guess, is BitcoinZ and some other coins as well. But that's what I understand. But I encourage everybody to join the AMA, as many as you can, and ask questions, ask away, ask what it's about. Have a clearer plan about this. So I think it'd be good to show our presence there at the AMA. So again, that's 5/19. It's May 19th. The link is in the chat, and it's going to be in the description as well. Any questions so far? Good? All right. Okay, the last thing that I have right now for this at this immediate moment is a lot of people have been talking about marketing, and my question has been to a lot of people is yes, can be followings about the Jalapeno invented platform. Yep, can be spent in game and withdraws. And okay, there you go. That may be clear about the way it works, but again, we'll find out pretty clearly, I'm sure, by the AMA and see how that works out. Again, people have been talking about marketing a lot, and my question has been, what exactly is your definition of marketing? Because what I understand it is, we put the products that we have in the hands of the people that can use them, right? So what I'm going to take this on myself, and I'm going to build a site, probably ecommerce.btcz.rocks or plugins.btcz.rocks, and kind of have a not an as seen on TV, but something like that, like a promotion page that talks about our plugins that we do have, and go and approach different web development communities, even maybe tutorial videos where people are trying to find payment options, and invite them to this page, check it out, invite them, encourage them to use it. So that to me is one of the ways you can market a product. And I think it's all about putting our products in the hands of the people that can use them. Again, that is to me business development and marketing. So I think that's important. And I'm going to build that page out, and I want to try it out and see, how many we can get people to come on board to use our plugins. Because I know there are a few, and it goes along the same lines as the Coin Kings initiative, getting people, again, online and brick and mortar alike, to sign up and use our coin. So that's what's going to fuel adoption. So that's something I'm going to work on, get that going, and hopefully we'll have it in the next coming week or so. It shouldn't take really that long to get that out there. I think the more involved piece is going to be identifying the platforms that we're going to target, and then we can go out there and fuel mass adoption. Any questions about that? Nope. Okay. I'm in the YouTube live chat on Discord if anybody wants to jump in there on voice chat. I don't know if you guys want to join up. I know people are probably either at work in the US or in the European side. Either asleep or having dinner, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Ian Zeus. So my personal view on these exchanges and the way things work, it just, to me, the exchanges and the way that they are advertised, I think, and it's happened before. I think this is probably the fourth time it happens that somebody, either us or someone else, announces that's what that there's going to be an exchange, and then it doesn't quite happen, and things that are beyond our control, and we need to stop doing that, because it builds a certain degree of expectation that we can't control. So honestly, if I don't need to know about an exchange that we're going to be listed on, I'd rather not know. And I think there are people that are working behind the scenes that are building relationships with different exchanges, and they go and make deals with them. I'm fine with that. If I don't need to know about it, I'd rather not know about it. We don't need to advertise it. I think the way we need to find out is by an official announcement from the exchange themselves. And I'm also want to say that there are some exchanges that have announced it themselves, and then they themselves don't integrate because they have technical problems. Not problems, but their platform doesn't support, Zcash coins, whatever the case may be. So it's better that we don't announce that. And as far as what's going to replace it, I don't know, Ian. That donation is still in the hands of the community. In the hands of a community member, the 10BTC, and I think it's them making the choices on who they're going to approach and the deals that they're going to make. I don't know what's going to replace it or what's going to happen, but I know that they're working on it. And yeah, bigger exchanges will come. Again, I want to remind everybody also, we're trying to do something different here. A lot of people, I don't know how many times we've kind of discussed the having a standard corporation organizational structure. That's not what this is about. That's not what this coin's about. So we're just not. That's not what it's not. It's about decentralization, and it's tough. It's hard, but we're doing what we can. And I want to thank everybody that has been part of it. A lot of people work hard every day for none of us are getting paid. And that's just how it goes, right? It's because we like it. We have a passion for what the end goal is, and changing the world. What about more? Yeah, I mean that could work too. I I think a lot of the focus too on exchanges is not necessarily exactly, um, you know, what needs to happen, but we do we do need to feel adoption. So brokerage firms, yeah, I saw that somewhere. Where is that? Nobody wants to come to the Discord live chat, huh? No one wants to be broadcast live. I think we should plan one and get it out there, get it on the calendar, so we can have a kind of a community chat, an organized community chat where we can mute and unmute. Looks like somebody just popped in. Hey, it's Scribbles. He's muted though. Boo. So, yeah. Let's look at that. What is that? What is that about? Okay, there we go. So, proposal for actively with brokerage firms versus, let's see what the results are. 84. So that's something to take a look at. Proposal for BitcoinZ community members to actively get BitcoinZ listed with brokerage firms. Only approach versus only. Okay. So there's an outline here and what it's going to take. I haven't read this yet. The title seems pretty interesting to look further into it. I mean, I don't know what it's going to involve, what it takes, what kind of licensing, you know, what kind of legal, all that good stuff. But it's something to entertain. That's right. That's right, Jose. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's about adoption. Yeah, Omar, that's one of the hard things to do. So, yeah, that's not gonna. It's gonna be. It's kind of hard to launch something like that. Lots of, especially with the way regulations work these days, and you know, it's kind of just getting more involved like that. So. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Well, thanks for joining everybody, and we're gonna schedule something out here to get to have a kind of a more discussion or an organized discussion where you can join in and ask more questions. So you're right, we do. We sure do. All right. If there's no more questions, I'm gonna update the links in the description based on what we've said. And I want to thank everybody that's been really active, followings, Ario, Coin Kings, Soul Hacker, lots of different people on the development team. I mean the Enver, Chance FX. There's the list goes on and on. Jehani, I say Yani. So Crypto C Trade as well. I'm looking at the chat. Brooklyn Knight. You know, there's a lot of people getting involved doing things. So gonna tune out for now. No, we're not planning on our own BTCZ exchange as of now that I know of. It would take a whole entity and a legal team to get that done. So, but all right, guys, thanks for joining. We'll be in touch and we'll talk soon.